Prima Donna had her fixing video and so did the Viking. But now I'm left with my final bass that doesn't really need any fixing. To hell with it, I'm just going to tell a story instead. Hello, this 1976 Fernandes Burny bass, but for the sake of everything I'm just going to call it what it really is, a jazz bass. It's the first bass I ever picked up and played, though by that time it wasn't really mine. The story of how it eventually came to be mine starts at early 2010 when my ginger friend bought it at a first guitar show here in Sweden. Later on we started a band where I was going to play bass, though at the time I was only a guitarist. Because that's the cool thing to be in a band, right? And I didn't own my own bass, so I borrowed this thing. Side story, we didn't have a bass amp either, so we just took this guitar amp stack thing with all these weird things and made it sound kind of like bassy. And I remember that my ginger friend would get really frustrated because I wouldn't spend money on a real bass amp. I was saving up money for Prima Donna, what can I say? He even linked me secondhand bass amps online and was like, you should get this. Eventually I thought I'd surprise him, so without any driver's license I took a train trip down to Gothenburg for 3 hours, met up with a guy, carried this really heavy bass amp across half Gothenburg to the train that was going to take me home, and showed up to rehearsals with the Hardcake Kickback 15. Which is still the bass amp I use today. Now we start talking about me getting a real bass amp stack though. You never satisfy some people. Anyways, some time went by, I built my main bass Prima Donna, and the Fernandes Burny bass remained in my ginger friend's possessions. Until a short while back. Autumn 2014 was not the happiest autumn for me, which resulted in me moving back to my parents' house. Though there I found my old orange dual terror head and cabinet, which I've stored there for space reasons. And while juggling with the idea of selling it, I thought of a better plan. Why not trade it for my best ginger friend's Fernandes? He is, cause he is a guitarist, always looking for new gear. And I love the thought of having the first bass I ever played. So I grabbed my phone and typed in our band chat like... And Oscar replied. And Oliver and Jewel was like... And it's so funny because during the year that I played the Fernandes, my best ginger friend said to me that at some point he was going to give me the bass. Well mate, you kinda did. He still misses it a little bit though. Every time he comes into my apartment he sits down and plays it. So that's the story how the first bass I ever played eventually came to be mine. And by this time you'll probably figure out that no, I'm not going to play the bass in this video. But save it till next time. My name is Thomas Sheridan and I thank you for watching.